and 2. Back to 1 and 2. Paulus now big advantage. Hodnett will look outside of Jacobs. Outside is Hodnett off turn 2. They're racing wheel to wheel, side to side. Hodnett likes it high. Jacobs will try the bottom in 3 and 4 off turn 4. White flag at the stand. Hodnett now running second. Oh no, yeah, here comes Hodnett, but running out of time. Paulus, your racetrack leader, he'll show the way off turn 4. The checkered flag belongs to Brian Paulus. Hodnett runs second, Jacobs is third.
On board, filming tonight, and will be with us live tomorrow night. Coverage starting the C feature at approximately 9 o'clock. More green. C feature, Kim Mock, that's 7M up front. That Pepsi-Cola sponsor car. You race to the number 2 spot. Hang on, Leonard Lee. Then we got Lyle Howdy getting over. An easy slide around and a tip over on the side, and Leonard Lee loops it in 2. Restart, Kim Mock, Rick Zeal up front. White line, we're green. Norm Wadley on the flags. That's 7M Kim Mock, that Pepsi-Cola sponsored on the high side. Zeal and that 7R works the cushion. Mock on the inside, but Zeal with the advantage off of turn 2. Goes to the bottom, closes the door on Mock. Mock falls in behind him. Zeal and that LS race car, 7R out in front. The 7M of Kim Mock and that Pepsi-Cola sponsor. Leonard Lee and that Phillips Hardwood 4, 16L running third. Running fourth. And that 02 Mike Renke with the Pit Stop Pizza sponsor. Your leader, Rick Zeal out of Las Cruces, New Mexico, and that's 7R. Running second, Kim Mock. Leonard Lee trying to close some ground. Leonard way up on the cushion, that black 16L. Following that black 7M. Mock also running the high side. Rick Zeal electing to go down to the bottom in 3 and 4, and he also goes to the bottom of the racetrack in 1 and 2. Now Blue Ribbon Tire, 7R, Rick Zeal out in front. Kim Mock, and that Northern Oil 7M running second. That Williamson Tavern 16L, Leonard Lee running third. Running in the number 4 spot now. That Laney Brothers Draining and Tile 52, Ronald Laney. Stretching that lead out. That's 7R out of Las Cruces, New Mexico. Rick Zeal. We're 5 down, 5 to go. We're halfway. Kim Mock, that Oregon-sponsored 7M runs second. Running third, that Mike Specialty Tires 16L, Leonard Lee. Running fourth, that Sunbelt Tractor and Equipment 52, Ronald Laney. Running fifth now, that 5T, the unsponsored car of Bob White. We're taking the top 2 to the B main. Right now, Rick Zeal. That VHT sponsored 7R, your leader. Zeal out of New Mexico. Car owned by Chuck Berkman out of Phoenix, Arizona into turn 3. He now has a straightaway lead over that Larry and Gloria Cahill owned 7M with Kim Mock at the wheel. Now here comes Laney to the inside. Ronald Laney on the inside of Mock takes the lead. That Laney Brothers 52 out of Humble, Texas. It'll be the white flag. Turn 3, your leader, that blue and white 7R, Rick Zeal. He'll have 1 more time to go. Ronald Laney and that Laney Brothers 52 coming off of turn 4 in the number 2 spot. Bob White now gets into third, that unsponsored 5T, owned by Bill Todd Sr. out of Indianola. Checker flag will be flying. Picking up the C feature win is Rick Zeal in the 7R. Running second, Ronald Laney in that 52. Kim Mock holds on to third, Bob White fourth.
distance. Jared Hull, Dan Hamilton, Missouri and Texas sitting on row 1. Looking. Green flag. Jared Hull down on the bottom. Hamilton chases him through. The 17 of McMahon. Your top 3. Here comes Shane Stewart, the 9S. 1 lap in the books. Hull on the bottom. McMahon on the bottom. Shane Stewart around Hamilton, now running 3rd. We got a yellow. We got 1 stop down in turn 4. Jared Hull out of Sikeston, Missouri, the 11H car, your current leader, being chased by McMahon and Hamilton. Green flag. Shane Stewart with some momentum on the top side, trying to come off hard. Shane Stewart in that 9S moves around McMahon. Jared Hull still holding the advantage. Your B main event. McMahon back under the 9S of Stewart. That battle for 2nd. Scott Hogue running 3rd. Randy Nygaard and Manny Rockhold round out your top 5. Jared Hull driving that Sikeston Trailer Sales Maxim, your leader. Tim Engler slowing. And green flag once again. Randy Nygaard with a shot down on the bottom. Whitworth through the middle in that 11W. Hull, Stewart, McMahon, and Hogue still running your top 4. Randy Nygaard in the 63, holding down 5th. Manny Rockhold in the 71, running 6th. Danny Smith trying to make a move in that 18J. Hull and Shane Stewart. 1 on the bottom and 1 on the top, ladies and gentlemen. Hull right now with the faster line. Held his momentum coming off the turn. Shane Stewart way up there on the cushion. Moving down that long front chute. Your best racing back in the pack. Everybody dicing and working, trying to get into that B main tomorrow night as they qualify through the D and the C, trying to fill out everything. Looking for the top 2 here. Jared Hull and Shane Stewart, right now the 2 to beat as they continue to run 1-2. Your leader off the 4th turn. Danny Smith, the black 18J, coming off the 4th turn, keeps moving toward the front. The veteran out of Danville, Indiana. Moves around Nygaard, now running in that 5th position. Three wide, coming out of turn number 4. Battling. Your leader underneath the flag stand, that 11H Jared Hull. It's Stewart and McMahon. The 9C of Hogue and the 18J Danny Smith. Looking for the white flag on this circuit. The youngster. Bring him off the turn, ladies and gentlemen. Nice job. Hall of Fame, you got him off the corner, back shoot. You better do it just as good as you did last night. Hall of Fame, back shoot. Hey, great job, back shoot. Nice job, you guys on the front. Let's go racing. Mellenburn, the 51J of Jameson, Kading, the 44 of Ricky Logan, Brent Anthill, the Wild Child. Watch that, Pennzoil number 22 as he moves toward the front. It's Mellenburn and Jameson. Here comes Little Jack Hodenshield from 10th to 5th. Ricky Logan right into battle him on the bottom. Mellenburn out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, your leader. Here comes Ryan Jameson, Brent Kading, Brent Anthill, and the 22 car, the Little Jack. Hodnett trying to move on the outside in that Kelly and Associates 8TW. Mellenburn, Jameson, Anthill, Kading, Hodenshield. The race on the back chute, Kading and Little Jack. Mellenburn, still your leader. Jameson, Anthill, Hodenshield. Hodenshield dropping to the bottom in 3 and 4. Off the 4th turn, Kading and Hodnett racing for position. Brian Paulus running 6th in that 28 car. Mellenburn still holding the point. Little Jack moving underneath the 1J of Anthill. That Mellenburn Racing number 97. Down on the bottom off turn number 4. Little Jack running the 51J of Jameson. A Little Jack Hodenshield now running in that 2nd spot. Mellenburn soon to encounter that lap traffic. And as we all know, that's where the racing really changes. Mellenburn on the bottom. Little Jack back up on the cushion. Jack drops to the bottom. Soon to battle the 2 yellow racing machines as they move down the back chute into turn number 3. It's Mellenburn. Here comes Little Jack Hodenshield. Racing for the front. Down on the bottom. He raced from 10th to 1st in 10 laps. Little Jack, now your leader. Little Jack back up to the top into lap traffic. He's still your leader. Greg Hodnett running 3rd in that 8TW. Soon to challenge Mellenburn. We've got a yellow, Ricky Logan, down at the bottom of turn number 3. And we're green once again, Jack Hodenshield. Here comes the 97 of Mellenburn. Hodnett trying to move also. Whoa! Hodnett down on that inside berm.